That's right, none of us will ever play like the master Allan Holdsworth, but on this video, I'm going to teach you how to use 2 plugins to get Allan Holdsworth sounds. Let's get to work. If you've been hanging out here on the channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of Allan Holdsworth. May he rest in peace. And I personally spent many years buying equipment and working to achieve some of the amazing sounds that Allan recorded and performed with. And it wasn't until I got the Yamaha UD-Stomp, an almost mythical pedal, that I began to understand how Allan leveraged multiple delays to achieve his sounds. The Yamaha UD-Stomp and its smaller brother or cousin, the Magic Stomp, features 8 discrete delay lines, which can be combined in any way, either in series or in parallel. In addition, each delay line has its own modulation, high-cut filter, and pan controls. Woo! I have never found another pedal that can do exactly what the UD-Stomp or the Magic Stomp can do in terms of dialing in very complex delay combinations. As a matter of fact, until this video, I haven't really found a way to do it with software plugins either. But we're going to get to work now with 2 amazing plugins and see how we can recreate some of the Allan Holdsworth presets in the UD-Stomp. All right, I've got Logic Pro pulled up, and before I go any further, you need to know that this works on both Windows and Mac. So whatever software you have, you're good to go. You're going to need 3 things to create these amazing Allan Holdsworth sounds. Thing number 1 is the Valhalla Delay. Now, you can use another delay plugin, but you'll need if you don't want to use Valhalla Delay, you'll need a plugin that can do the usual delay stuff, and you just need a digital style delay, but you're also going to need modulation and EQ in the delay plugin itself. All right. Second thing you're going to need is the Blue Cat Audio Patchwork plugin. This is a virtual patch bay, if you will, that allows you to load it up with all kinds of plugins and then connect them together in both series and parallel. The third thing you'll need is the Yamaha UD-Stomp patch list document. It's right here. I got a printout. It's actually still available for download on the internet. So what I'll do is provide download links for all 3 of these things so that you can grab them. So what you will do for all of these presets in order to mimic the 8 delay lines of the UD-Stomp is load up the patchwork with 8 instances of Valhalla Delay. And in the middle of the patchwork plugin, you'll see this area that says parallel chains. And so that's all you do is you load it up, and you can see I've got the Valhalla Delay plugin loaded in this left-hand column. In the right-hand column, you're going to need one other plugin that actually comes with patchwork, and that is a pan knob, because the Valhalla Delay does not have a built-in pan knob. All right, the first preset we're going to check out from the UD-Stomp is 011 Chorus 1. It is an Allan Holdsworth preset, and it's a general purpose chorus. And here's what it sounds like running through the patchwork and 8 instances of the Valhalla Delay. Yeah, that's a really nice sound, isn't it? Basically, what's going on here is the 8 delays are set to different delay times, starting with very short delays. You can see that delay number 1 is set to 23 milliseconds. So that really is kind of a chorusing type of time that you would find. Also, each of the 8 delay lines has different levels of modulation. And then each of the 8 delay lines are panned either hard left or hard right. So this gives you a very lush, wide, expansive kind of chorus tone. And if I play just the very last note you'll hear how the delays decay out. Here we go. So as you can hear with the differing delay times, you get a really complex mixture that creates just a wonderful texture. Here's a minute of me playing it. Preset number 2 is 222 Volume Pedal Swell FX2, and as you would expect, it's a patch that's really optimized for using your volume pedal and then creating volume swells. Here's what it sounds like just for a few seconds. I really like that patch a lot, and I actually have used it on many Chords of Orion recordings over the years. Just like the first patch, it does have 8 instances of delays loaded into the patchwork, but the way they're set up is a little bit different. So if we look at delay number 1, you'll see, hey, well, that's pretty similar there. It's 23 milliseconds. It's true. Oh, and there's modulation. How that looks just like it. Let's look at delay number 8 here. Now this is a lot longer, 465 milliseconds, but we're still using modulation, but we've got a lot more feedback going on, right? So we got a lot more repeats in the decay of the delays. We also have panning going on, hard right and hard left. And the other thing to note is the patchwork has a master mix knob here in the upper left-hand corner. And for this particular preset, it's set to 100% wet. So let me play you that again just for a few seconds. You'll hear no dry guitar signal. Yeah, really cool. And again, because you've got 8 parallel delay lines, all with differing delay times and all with differing amounts of modulation, the complexity of the textures is just fantastic. Here's another minute of me playing this patch. The third preset I want to look at from the UD-Stomp is number 131, Stereo Enhanced Lead Solo 4. And I have a little bit of trepidation showing you this one because I certainly can't play leads or melody lines like the master, Mr. Allan Holdsworth, could. But I will do my best here in this example to show you this preset, which is really great for playing leads. Here's a few seconds. Yeah, isn't that cool? Now, what's going on? Well, maybe not the playing, but the sound is cool, right? So what's going on with this patch? Well, again, we've got multiple parallel delay lines going on. We've got 7 of them this time, not 8, but 7, which is a lot, right? And the first instance, again, like so many of Allan's presets, is set to a very short delay time, 36 milliseconds. But here's the difference between this patch and the other 2 we've looked at. There's no modulation. It's turned all the way down. And all 7 of these delay lines are turned all the way down. The other thing to note here too is that delay number 3 is let me pull that up. Delay number 3 is panned to the center, not to hard right or hard left like the other 6 delay lines. And then in addition, delays 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all turned down pretty far with the post gain knobs that's part of the patchwork. You can see that I've turned it down 20 decibels lower than delays 1 through 3. Here we go. That's set to 0, right? So that's a unity gain. So we've got differing levels of delays going on, which makes it complex, but kind of simple in a way. Here's a couple of other seconds of it. So as you can hear, the guitar is dead center, and it's very solidly dead center. But the other delay lines add width, depth, and texture to the overall tone. It's a really great patch to use on your lead guitar if you've got a full band mix going on and you want to widen the guitar without having it take everything over. So drop a comment and let me know what you think about this technique for achieving Allan Holdsworth style sounds that came from the UD-Stomp and Magic Stomp. I've got a playlist here of some other plugin related videos, and I'd be honored if you would subscribe to Chords of Orion. As always, I'll see all of you on the next video.